Hello and welcome back. We're playing in Krakow, and last episode was pretty chill up until the point where we got booted from Austria-Hungary's market. We were trying to find a fight with with Russia this whole time. We got a fight. We added too many war goals that added decreased relations with people in these regions, which dunked us down to neutral relations, which kicked us out of the market, which is extremely painful because we can't possibly run enough trade routes. So our economy is about to collapse. We're going to do our best to try and make it collapse as least as possible. And if we can't do that, we might be taking a load. Well, we'll be taking a load from Russia. But what I mean is we will be loading to the point where before we declare this war, and I think we'd just have to go for Mazovia only because of infamy reasons. But for now, we are going to try and right this ship a little bit. Oh geez, the paper too, not the paper. So we're just putting in a ton of trade routes with Germany and Austria. To try and figure out a way to make this work. We're mainly trying to export all the finished goods to make our things profitable and import enough to make them employ. A bunch of people are going to get fired. This is really not ideal. We're going to try and export to these people. We desperately, desperately want to get inside one of their markets, but this is going to be tough. Yeah. Oh boy. This number is going to get worse, and it's already really bad. And our buildings, we haven't like increased the credit by that much, but our buildings are just hemorrhaging money, so the credit line is decreasing, which is fantastically bad. And we're running negative. Oh Jesus, this might not be tenable. This might not be doable. This is going to be the most uncomfortable war we've ever fought. And they're confident? Why are you confident? You have stronger. We're gonna have to conscript, I think. I think we can only conscript out of here. I think that's all we can afford. Our economy, maybe our economy recovers a little bit. We are running really high taxes. Standard of living ought to plummet here, but it's not plummeting yet. But once it starts to plummet, we won't be paying as much to all the wages in the various spots. But we need more conscripts. This is terrible. We might have to conscript here as well. Looks like we need a little more conscripts. We're a little bit stronger here. What are your PMs, my boy? I wish... Can I look at your freaking PMs? No, I can't. This freaking... Alright, I'm just gonna look here and see what the PMs are of the barracks here. Line infantry, mobile artillery, great. We love to see it. Terrible PMs. We are, of course, this is a bit of a death spiral, actually, because we do not have enough paper for the bureaucratic administrations. The paper is causing us to lose this. We desperately need the paper to increase. We should have made more paper ourselves, but this is unfortunate. But the paper is something you just can't run a shortage of. We will do that for a temporary measure. They, of course, will cancel that trade route with us, but we desperately need this to fix so we can actually tax our pops. Germany ended their embargo with Austria-Hungary, which was a big source of our pain anyways. They're wary. Oh, I guess it's just time to be, you know... Frick. We're gonna default here. We're not even building everything as much as possible. Why don't we pause the construction queue? Oh, can we not? What happened to the pause button? No, this construction queue breaks for no man. Alright, fair enough. I think we have to advance here because we gotta try and end this war. Whoa, yikes. We need the paper to come back online so we can tax people. Oh my god. We also lost, like, the bonus for the trade unions. This is not the problem, but this is not helping either. I mean, I think we have better PMs, and I think we're gonna push. Oh my god. Yeah, just so much unrealized taxes by just 29% tax waste. That is huge. That is so bad. Can we run better PMs that, like, can we subsidize you? Not anymore. Don't have the dyes. Are we importing dyes? And we don't have, we're losing out on, we don't have infrastructure because I'm guessing they're running shortages. Oh, I guess maybe this too. Alright, we'll just add another one of these. I'm not going to add any more to the construction queue. Just trying to stem the bleeding here. Having a hard time advancing into this, even with much superior PMs. They are getting in though. We are defaulted. Our construction did get paused. How do we unpause it? Oh, this, maybe? Yes, we will accept it. Why did that increase this? What? But we want to get in the customs union. And our relations have to get cordial. Why are they negative? Right, how do we unpause this? Oh my god, they changed the interface. How do you unpause construction? Can you unpause it? I'm just clicking a bunch. I'm not saying I want to, I just want to know how. Bit of a problem if you can't unpause construction. Is there no button to unpause construction? Do I click here? No. Do I click here? No. Here? Is it someplace really stupidly obvious? You can resume construction either from the construction queue or the outliner in the top right. Construction cannot be resumed if the country is in default. We're currently not in default, right? It says it can be resumed either from this, which it can't. Alright, we're just going to unpause and see if we can... Maybe we're just close enough to default that we can't finish the queue, whatever. And Austria-Hungary is getting their push on. Push it, push it, push it. So, I mean, there's not a whole lot we can do right now other than just suffer and wait. Okay, so we are starting to gain money. Things are starting to get employed, become profitable, these types of things. Germany's importing stuff from us. They're going to start importing stuff from us as well. We're back in default, but... Price of war... We'll just take the increased chance. They get a nice push in here. And Russia has like nobody on this front. I don't know what that's about. But they're about to get clapped here. Telephone exchange? Yes. That does sound like a great idea. Can we join your market now? Join customs union. I know we're infamous, but pretty please? We could owe them an obligation? No, we already owe one, so we can't. Unfortunate. I mean, if we can't resume the construction queue, this entire thing is like bricked, right? And I don't see any... There's not like a button. But I also don't... I'm not like 100%... I don't know if we have to get like a certain distance. Yeah, so our credit is bigger than our thing. But yeah, we'll just try and let it recover and see what we can do. The investment pool is getting huge, though, in the meantime. Which is unfortunate. That's kind of why we want to unpause the construction queue, but... Starting to get a push on. We control 75% of the war goals. They're minusing 1.4 a tick, and we're minus 1.3. Popular playwright endorses reform. I think we'll just take the... Well, do we have enough prestige where this is not kind of a non-factor? I think we do. Oh, not, it's not a non... Well, it's pretty close to a non-factor. We'll just take... let's check the clout of the trade unionists, I guess. They got enough clout, so we'll take the enactment chance. Great molasses flood. We got a lot of radicals. People are really mad about what we're doing right now. People are mad everywhere, actually. Can we... Oh, baby, they're mad. Standard of living just plummets. Yeah, this is painful, painful war. I guess we should have just taken one province and waited. We might reload and do this. It's probably better. Yeah. But we really want to get access to the ocean. Okay, we're just gonna reload. I think our construction queue is actually also broken. I think that this is... I mean, we're not getting a chance to unpause, but it doesn't feel interactable, like, at all. I think there's no resume button. I think they changed the interface and they, like, break... Well, actually, let's keep playing and just try and see if we can get our economy to recover enough. That it, like, yeah. We're just clicking something. It kind of doesn't matter. Because I think we're reloading no matter what, but... It's good to know. Probably paying quite a bit on welfare right now. Yeah. You can't rev by yourself, yeah. Give me a break. They are going to war exhaustion out first. We do have a piece of Lithuania, so it looks like we're going to win the war. Trade agreement with Germany would be spectacular. Would reduce this quite a bit, help out quite a bit. And now they're protective. We could join their customs union. And then fight Austria. We do have to take German territory is the problem, but we could fight Austria and we would have access to the ocean. We're in a like world of pain right now. We do have to actually fight Austria again anyways, I think. So we could join and try and sort things out. And then Germany is also stronger than Austria, so getting Germany on our side in wars would be much better. Let's just join. Also should fix a huge amount of our problems. Yeah, there we go. So now we should be able to resume construction, right? Our credit is significantly less than our whatever. Clicking this does nothing. Clicking this does nothing. So it appears that going into a deficit will brick your construction forever and ever. Or sorry, going into default. Sorry, I gotta scratch my back. So we're gonna be reloading either way. And probably just taking one province from them. Because we cannot abide. I think I actually was tempted to try and play that out if we could, because it seemed fine just switching over to Germany, but alright. Why can't we do... Okay. I do not remember the interface looking like this. We want Mazovia. That's so wild that the pause construction is broken. So if your construction ever paused, you just get bricked eternally. So you just want to conquer state, Mazovia. And then we're going to try and sway one of these boyos. Well, we need to sway Austria, I think. And these guys no longer feel it, because whatever reason. And then I guess we're also going to release maybe 2 countries then? If we could get a cheap sway. I'm going to let it tick like halfway. Oh, why can't we sway? No, they declared that. Why did Austria-Hungary declare themselves neutral? Alright, we're just gonna load the autosave before they declare themselves neutral. It's kind of early for that. I guess we'll just send to them right away, saying, we need some help, bud. We'll offer an obligation. Hopefully they don't protectorate us on the back of that. Or ask to. We'll be left with an awkward choice. I believe our good general died, so we gotta recruit another one. Defense actually seems like not terrible. We'll put him on this front, and we will activate conscripts here. Don't know if we need... Yeah, I think we need it. Well, we'll see if we need them. We want to take war reps and release a couple guys, or release one guy. We're going to release Belarus. Still have enough maneuvers for Lithuania, but the problem is it would make We can actually improve relations with these guys now. No. Improve relations with them. Can't with them. Plus 52. How much infamy do we have? We have 12.7, so we could take 12.3 or less infamy and still not be in the next zone. 12.3. I don't think there's... Yeah, I guess we can't take Greater Poland right now. And considering we know this is about to be very painful, we're going to up taxes. Telephone exchange. We'll send them to Germany. Communist Party wins. We will reform the government. Put the commies in power. And again, try and go old age pension. To seek their forgiveness. Looks like it changed who was powerful. These guys aren't powerful anymore. There's the petite bourgeoisie. The trade unionists are, but they're not happy. We're trying to get them happy. We're trying to get them there. So anything else we can add that's useful? Nope. Okay. I'm gonna create the Industrialists, because getting them back up to powerful would be decent if we can get their bonuses. So getting them above 20% clout. Yikes, Spain. And we absolutely cannot default ever. It's a good thing to keep in mind, otherwise it just bricks everything. I think that... Did they back down? No. We owe them an obligation. Germany ended their embargo with Austria-Hungary, which is actually really good for us because this makes it so we can trade with Germany. Now, you do have a problem, and you do need more infrastructure, and we do need to fill the construction queue. So let's do this. That's kind of not the thing to do when they're having problems. And then we'll do a couple of those. Some of those. Some of those. We're gonna 51 you. So 24 more. Can we support that? We can, but just barely. You have insufficient tax thing. Was that it? Did I see that right? You have insufficient tax capacities, so... I guess we're gonna... Well, we're fighting our war now, so... we're gonna switch to telephones. We have telephones. Do they finish? No, so 8 weeks we can turn on the telephones. 88 weeks? What's that about? Let's finish these telephones, bro. That's not ideal, but they are defending, so that's fine. Austria was getting most of the pushes on anyways. When did we get insufficient tax capacity? And man, oh man, is it kind of big. 7% is not ideal. Trade unions are happy, which is very nice now that we've gotten that. The 20% manufacturing throughput is huge. So it's going to be these war reps from Russia. Maybe we can go way up. Last episode we tried to get to 500 construction, and we only went from 250 to 400, but we might be able to like go to 800 this episode if we can get war reps. Trade unions, industrial organizers is deactivated. Big sad. But we are pushing in here. Are these finishing? 1 week. We're gonna have to wait for a few of them to finish. before we turn on the phones, I think. We're going to kick the best of these up to the top. We got 4 finished. Then we can... Oh my god, there's no rubber in the market, huh? Let's import it from France. Doesn't take a ton of rubber to do those. But... let's see if we can turn it up. You are kind of doing it. Rubber's a bit of a problem. Let's see if we can get more from France. Always, we're going to have to build more of those administrations, which we'd prefer not to do. Don't know how our construction queue is not completely full, but... fix that. Don't necessarily really want to fight from them to the trade unionists, so we'll just take that. Kind of keen on... hopefully they get a push through here in just a sec. They are about to finish. Hopefully it's a big chunk. Do have a bunch of extra bureaucracy, so we are going to survey a skyscraper. Hopefully that's not just a huge mistake. Yep, the trade for the rubber is resolving, which is fortunate. That was a little spooky. Now we can upgrade these to telephones as well as we need it. This is an important push. Looks like Russia can't decide how many people to get on this front. So they're gonna probably get another bad battle. Yeah, it's really not good for them if these guys are the ones defending. It's probably disadvantage rather than having Russia. Although Russia's PMs are not spectacular. So... we could also increase institutions if we move up, but we are taking a province and we want to incorporate it right away, so that's probably what we're going to use the extra bureaucracy for. We should be decaying them faster now. They're getting minus 1.6 and we're getting minus 0.8. What percentage of the war goals do we do? 100%. So we should be able to enforce on them pretty comfortably. Does this no longer require capital? Taking the capital? Because normally we have to take capital. I guess that's a change. Alright. Price of war, indeed. Don't want to make the trade unionists mad. Really, really want their bonuses, so... I think we add another one of these, because we'll need it. And start coming up on this. We got 50, so we can build like 15 levels without any impediment. Just gonna 51 you. Add a railroad and then 51 someone else, I think. That railroad will provide quite a lot because it does have the 100% throughput bonus. Maybe we want 51. Actually, let's just... 51 the furniture. We'll get there eventually. And Austria's handling all the market stuff, which is nice. kind of do anything for that. The trade units being happy, especially because the extra bureaucracy is not too much of a cost. Or does not feel like too big a cost. Having this paper will be nice because we did have struggles with the paper at the start of the episode when we were trying to break free of the market. It is unfortunate we're going to have to wait another 5 years to go in against Russia, but we will have Belarus to kick around as well. Really unfortunate we couldn't get to the coast, though. I don't know. Pretty miffed about that. We could, I guess, fight Germany over that stuff. Kind of don't want to pick a fight with Germany, though. I'd rather continue to beat into Russia. Radicals are coming down. That's nice. Alright. Put you on auto expand, but you're not very profitable as is. I think we have them off auto expand specifically. And now that we're 51 over here, I don't hate turning the auto expand back on. And I think we did want to get your livestock up to... the livestock kind of sucks here. I mean, we can't delete it, so we want to get it to 51 so it has max economies of scale bonus. But this will continue to expand, so we'll just add another couple. And there. Don't necessarily want to queue a whole ton of them at once because of reasons. Now, do we have control of Lithuania? We have 100% of the war goals, allegedly. But we don't need Lithuania anymore. That is right, because we're not demanding it. Old age pension is passed. Nice, nice. Now they are happy. Can we get them extra happy? I think if we passed migration controls, they would. I'm just worried about bugginess, but this would bring them up. It will radicalize the industrialists. I don't think we want to radicalize the industrialists. So maybe just because of, well, these guys just kind of oppose that, and so, but workers' protection sucks. We really actually don't want that law. Go public with some of these things, but that's not as good. Who supports colonial exploitation? Well, we could get the industrialist bonus if we go this, which is kind of nice, and we kind of want it anyways. Everyone's kind of okay with it. I think we'll add one government admin here, because it looks like we're going to need a little bit more juice. Having trouble get... Ooh, our guy got unassigned. That's unfortunate. We didn't even notice. That'll affect things. Combustion engine. I guess we can go steam turbine. Let's go art silks, maybe? No. Let's go war propaganda. Defense in depth is not spreading to us, but once we get that, we're just a little bit away from going NCO. Oh, I think yeah, let's do war propaganda. They're not fans of this war. And we have a lot of Diplo floating. See if we can improve relations. France, Italy, Great Britain. Improve relations with all of them. Happy to do it. I think we lost relations based off of the infamy gain on the war. Let's see if we have an infrastructure problem anywhere. 50, we're gonna need more. So we're just going to add a couple more, because it's not a lot left remaining. Maybe we could try and 51 you. You're having a really hard time employing, you're having qualifications problems. Could add another uni. Let's add that. And then 51 the glassworks. Then add a railroad. Skyscraper surveys. Seems like it's faster. Gotta make sure to turn on machine gun right after the war ends. Not because we're gonna need it then, but because we don't want to forget. Oh, we got a tick on this. New combustion engine. Gotta actually double check that tech, what all it gives us. Chainsaws kind of suck generally, but maybe they'll be good. And we get public motor carriages, and that's the big one, is the public motor carriages, I think. Because currently a big one of our expenses is subsidies, so any demand we can create for railways will go a long way. And this will create more demand for railways, and it'll be very profitable. So let's do that. At least insofar as those places can get some employment. And then for the motor industries here, we want to make automobiles. And then we will be swapping over the PMs on those after this war is over. I guess we could take a look and see about chainsaws. Because labor saving might be worth it. Yeah, well, let's turn them on in West Galicia. Specifically. Oh, well, that's where it's not profitable, but Lesser Poland is. Really profitable? Interesting. What exactly does this PM do? For me, it's the extra cost for saving 1.5k laborers is not generally worth it. Yeah. I know it's labor saving, but it costs oil. And it's like less efficient than the assembly line stuff. Oh, well, we get a bad tick. We could just stay on this just cause it's making these guys loyal and giving us this bonus. I think I'm fine just staying on it just cause it's giving us a bonus. Even though it's 0%. Like, it would be faster to come off of it and then go back on it later. We get industrial organizers, that's really good. Let's see. Government wages are a big problem, which will come down once we stop the war. Because we have conscripts. But we really need more population. How close are you to tossing in the towel? No, we want everything. I wish we could just decline it, because I think they would accept the other one. We'll throw in another one of these. Construction must have filled. Oh, they won't accept. Just kidding. Just gonna add some of these. Just trying to get closer to 51 on some of these. going to be quite a bit of infrastructure for all that, so we're going to add another one. You have 150 infrastructure. You have a ton. Well, you have a ton coming in, but you still have a ton extra. These are just profitable, so we'll throw it in. Try and boost the economies of scale there. It's not too profitable, but it is what it is. These are buildings, so we'll just add a smattering of those. Just try to get the queue out. A lot of devastation here. They're not a fan of this. It's unfortunate we can't designate. Well, I think we can still push onto them. Cannot be reduced below 0. Really don't like them leaving the war. Is this bugged? Why isn't there no progress bar for either of us? I mean, we're kind of close to enforcing. We really want everything, though. Is this still bugged? Hey, it looks like it's not bugged anymore. Cool. I guess we could just bleed him out here. Oh wait, we don't have anyone on the front. What the frick? That's so stupid. What the fuck? Our guy auto leaves the front. And then in the time it takes them to transfer, they just full occupy us. I hate the way it works with people auto leaving the fronts. Okay, we're gonna pause as soon as this went through. Our guy gets left off the front. He's gonna be there in 2, 1. He's there. Now the progress bar can go. Alright, I'm gonna get a fight. It's against Ghost Boy. Hopefully they're like exhausted enough that this will be a big enough push to enforce. Skyscraper survey is finished. Oh, I gotta click this. Now if I click shift, will it add 5? It will add 5. So it is still bugged, but it's not super bugged. You can't go up to 51. We will not exploit the bug. Gentlemen that we are. And gentlewoman, if there is one among you. So I think we're winning this battle, and I think we take enough dirt that we can enforce on them. Is this... No, we're not taking white piece. The hell? Draw that? No way, dude. Although I really don't like that we can't propose our own piece while they have one coming our way. Because we're about to nab a whole bunch of land here. Amongst it, I think what we need in order to force on you, so... Yeah, just the 4. So after we win this battle, I think we get to enforce. They, of course, this is a forever battle. They keep on adding soldiers because the barracks underlying it is recruiting. Really not a fan of how this works. Just the infinite bleed. Yep, that's a problem. With your game. Alright. We get our peace deal that we wanted. So we have to have cordial relations. Oh, that's gonna cost so much. Wow. 45 infamy. Wasn't expecting that, I guess. So we're gonna have to make our own market and protect it and then puppet them, I guess. Ooh. Let's incorporate this in a minute. Yeah, that's fine. Now, is there a way to swap you to all RPMs? My understanding there was a way. I don't know though. Alright, let's just do our thing. We're gonna swap these all the way back, because I don't think we're conscripting out of the capital anymore. But we might want to conscript out of the other two places, so we'll swap up on these. Let's swap over all of these PMs as well. Really wish there was a button you could click. Don't want to swap on that. Of course, got to put on the blimp. Where you at, blimp? Or the blimp's not going to come out because we haven't finished the skyscraper yet, but one day we'll have ourselves a blimp. Probably expand that first, but then I think I want to expand the paper a little bit tall here. We don't have a high paper industry anywhere. And let's see how much infrastructure we have to work with. Probably not a lot because of the devastation. Yeah. For this one, we'll have them only build rye farms. We can put it on auto expand. Then I think you'll need another one of these, and then some of this, and some of this, something like that. As soon as the government admin finishes, we can move things up a bit. And importantly, the normal wage is all your the average wage of all your incorporated territory. So when we incorporate Mosovia, the normal wage will decrease, which will decrease what we're paying government wages on everything, which will be really nice. Yeah, maybe we should have liberated Lithuania instead. I didn't realize Belarus was going to be so big. We do have to get to the coast to be able to have a chance of doing our own customs union. Ooh, Germany's protective now. That's interesting. We, of course, still are just trying to pass the law just to make the industrialists happy. More than happy to keep on it. They have plenty of clout. We'll just take that. And see if we can improve relations with anyone. Couple people. I'm quite strong here. Our own little corner. Still a little bit slow though. I guess maybe we want to fight Germany? Like as part of a long-term plan? I don't know. I think I don't want them to hate us though. So to form Poland, we need a bunch of German territory. To form Poland, Lithuania, we need a little bit. I think I don't mind forming Poland first, so we need like all this. That's 4 territories. We have 3 out of 5 that we need. And it'll be cheaper to take it after we get all 5. So we need 2 from Germany, I guess, if we take this. Oh no, wait, we need 1 from Germany. So as soon as Germany and Austria get nice with each other, so no, I think we just wait 5 years, fight Russia again. Kind of don't want to push it too much with the end date, but we'll be really strong in 5 years too. Yeah, look at this. Alright, let's incorporate you. I should employ just a few more people. And then it'll be sorted. Yeah, the taxes we get from them will also be nice. Those should decrease pretty quick. It's unfortunate we couldn't do the war fight for Lithuania as well. Just because everyone gets mad at us and we get booted out of the market. We'll take Lithuania next time, but... Russia's significantly weakened by this Belarus. Really hoping that Belarus does not join Austria-Hungarian market though. Because that would be really annoying for us, because then we would have a hard time getting them in. That's gonna break us. That's gonna break us real bad. Oh boy. That sucks. Oh. That's a big rev too. That was a big boy. Huh. We could, of course, abandon them. I think they win this, right? but this is gonna wreck our market. I'm gonna... Oh my god. And if we've learned this episode, yeah, that if we at any point go into default, we lose our construction for the rest of the game, which is not tenable, because apparently there's not a way to pause or unpause construction. And so, this is quite a big problem. Or if there is a way, I cannot access it. What chance actually is in there? Failed the base, failed the base. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So... like, we might just instantly run shortages. Yeah, we have shortages of everything. This might be enough to wreck our market. I don't know. We're going to find this out next episode, though. We're going to conclude this episode. And this episode, I think we took Mazovia. If this revolution bricks the run, which it might, we might have to do something different. We will figure that out next episode, though. So hopefully we can figure... we took just a little bit of dirt, kind of not as much as we hope to take Lithuania as well. It's kind of not looking like that's... yeah, it's looking that that's not how we're going to do things. We're actually going to add a uni there, but we'll do that in the interim. But yeah, we took a little bit of sand from Russia. We had like 2 fights with Russia, one of which we discovered this whole bugged you can't resume construction, which is unfortunate because we actually really liked that war where we were going to get like 2 pieces of territory, but we only got 1. In the second one, unfortunate. Maybe there's a way for us to redo the first war. We'll see how this shakes out, or if this like bricks our run, in which case I guess we'll reload from before and do the war against Russia again, and maybe not release Belarus. This seems kind of not as useful because I was thinking we would be able to puppet them for a reasonable amount, but 45 is too much. This is too big a puppet. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do the YouTube algorithm stuff, and have a good day.